Creatures of the night, it's your girl Tati. It's that time of the year, and no, I'm not talking about Christmas. I'm talking about the release of the PWI 500 top wrestlers. Now, for me, I'm not gonna lie, this list doesn't really hold any weight to me, but I always like to look at this list to see in terms of where people ranked on this list and where I feel like people should have ranked on this list, or even my own list. If anything, nobody pays me for my opinion, so it doesn't even really matter. But you're here to see my reaction to it. I have not seen the list, but I can say this: I know, absolutely know, Cody Rhodes is on the top of that list. And the reason why is statistically, WWE champions are pretty always, no, let me not say always, almost always, 9 out of 10 times, going to be at the top of that list. So let's see if Cody Rhodes' bitch ass really would be at the top of that list. So let me get my greeny glasses on and see what is given. I really haven't gotten a chance to even be on the internet like that today. So I was like, you know what? Let me just wait until I get some time a little later to get through this list. So, all right, full 2024 PWI list revealed. Let's see. Okay. I'm scrolling through. Okay, so this is between the time frame of August 1st of 2023 and July 31st of 2024. So Cody Rhodes' bitch ass is number one. To be completely honest with you, I want to just drop the biasness. Y'all know I can't stand Cody Rhodes, but to be honest, the chase, the rat race to the fucking title was more interesting, I guess, in comparison to Cody Rhodes' actual title reign. I've been bored, and you know what? It would have taken Cody Rhodes to really change my mind, at least if I felt like he was being an interesting champion, and so far I have not felt that. So, you know, like I said, statistically, the WWE champions are usually at the top of this list, so I'm not surprised. Number 2, our boy Swerve Strickland. Oh my gosh. Okay, this I'm not surprised about. I'm actually pretty happy to see that he's on here. I don't remember where he ranked last year. So that's interesting. I think, like, in terms of the black rankings that they did last year, I think he was number 1 or maybe number 2. But that's a whole completely different list. But he's number 2 here, and I do believe he's absolutely deserved. So I'm happy to see him here. Number 3, Will Ospreay. I fucking agree. I'm gonna be honest with you. Will Ospreay, he's so talented. I do love our bruv William, but to be honest, in terms of his wrestling ability, what he's been able to do, he had a really great feud with MJF, I think. And I've enjoyed him. I think I want to say, in terms of the matches, just the matches, I think I've enjoyed his matches the most. I think he's had the best matches, not just of this year, but of last year as well too. I would have thrown him, well, it's hard to say number 1 because, you know, he has the international title, and Cody Rhodes obviously have a bigger title, but still, I just feel like I've enjoyed him in the ring way more than Cody Rhodes, and low-key Swerve Strickland as well. But I do feel like the top 3, man, damn, the top 3 is accurate. It's accurate. Seth Rollins, number 4. Was Seth number 1 last year, I think? So he ranked higher last year, which was, I totally agree. This year, number 4, I don't know about that. You know, a few injuries and little hiccups here and there. I don't think I would have put him number 4. Tetsuya Naito, number 5. I don't think I would put him over there either. I feel like I'm gonna see, this is another thing where, in terms of your titles, what title you have puts you higher on the list. Him having the IWGP heavyweight title, I feel like, is what puts him on the top of that list, but I don't see him as number 5 in all of wrestling. Damian Priest, number 6. That is interesting. Damian, oh Lord, I'll say this. I have preferred Damian since he lost the title. Well, starting from the match he had with Gunther and then losing the title. And since then, him being part of the Terror Twins. Terror Twins gonna terrorize me. I've enjoyed him more since losing the title. Interesting. I don't think I would have put him in top 10. Though. He would have been like top 20 for sure, like top 15-ish. MJF. That y'all know that's my scumbag. I love MJF, but I would not put him in top 10. MJF didn't even have 10 matches this year. Did he even have 5? Maybe he had 5, but 10, not even. The only few that I think that he, he had that thing with Danny. It was okay. With William Ospreay, I thought it was good. But I would not put him in top 10 this year because of the lack of matches. He was gone for from World's End, and he came back like midsummer-ish. He shouldn't be top 10. Gunther, I agree. Gunther would definitely be in my top 5. Yes, top 5. Mystico, obviously. Why not? Like I said, it's one of those things where those who have the bigger titles just make it higher up on the list. Samoa Joe. Oh, look at Joe. He's number 11. Sami Zayn, number 12. Sami, baby, I don't know. I was bored with Sami. I guess I could see him like top 20, 30 or whatever. I don't know if I would have put him at 12. Drew McIntyre, 13. Drew McIntyre, I have absolutely believe he have improved tremendously, mainly because it seemed like he had a dry spell last year. Kind of was going to get lost in the shuffle. And then he started like posting things on social media. And this is one of those things where it's just like being active on social media ends up helping you find your way to where you're supposed to be or where you should be on the roster. And a lot of big things have happened for Drew McIntyre. Winning Money in the Bank. He had a heavyweight title for a couple of seconds. And it was great. The feud with CM Punk, even though I'm over it at this point, it still was a huge thing for Drew McIntyre. So I could see him being on here. Bryan Danielson, number 14. Y'all know Bryan. I love me, Bryan. Y'all, I'm still recovering from the whole thing from All Out. I'm still recovering. Bryan Danielson, I would definitely. Bryan Danielson is, in terms of wrestlers of all time for me, he is in my top 3. Like, this is oh my God, he's just everything to me in the ring. But I can see, I don't know, maybe I would have probably dropped him down to, put him up in the top 10 for me. He's done really well, especially, we're talking about, remember, they said from August 1st of last year up into the 31st of July. So I think I would have put him higher up on that list. Let me see who else we got on here. Moose, number 15. Sonata, 16. Jey Uso. Lord have mercy. Main event, Jey Uso made it. El Hijo de Vikingo. He's been injured for like half the year now, which is interesting. But he's been pretty consistent as well. Mustafa Ali, I would agree. He is killing it. If y'all not seeing Mustafa Ali, he's killing it. Eddie Kingston, number 20. I don't think he's done as... Okay, you know what? I know why. He won the Continental Classic. That's what it was. He had 3 titles that he had to defend. Ring of Honor title, open weight title. He had a crazy-ass match with Gabe Kidd when he lost the last of the titles that he had. He had that match with Okada. Okada's number 21? Well, you know what? I'm not going to lie. Okada probably has had like not even 10 matches since he's been in AEW. So I get it. This is another one of those cases where holding the title puts you up. All right, let's see. Who else we got? All right, Nick Nemeth. You know what? I'm on 22 and I don't see Takeshita. And I don't even see Zack Sabre Jr. yet. So this list is already not doing it for me. Let's see. Nick Nemeth, 22. Alex Shelley, number 23. Orange Cassidy, 24. Right where he belongs. Alex Kane, 25. Okay. Another brother on the list. Let me see. Hold on. Adam Copeland, 26. LA Knight, 27. That's interesting. Okay. Trick Williams, 28. All right. You know what? I'll take that. Christian Cage. So our stepdaddy's 29. What? Oh, hell no. Ilya Dragunov, 30. Interesting. Very interesting. Mark Briscoe, 31. Let me just skip through. Zack Sabre Jr., 33. This is what I'm saying. This is why I don't be taking this shit seriously. Zack Sabre Jr. is fucking 33. Lord have mercy. And I still don't see Takeshita. Logan Paul, 37. I'm just skipping through at this point. Hangman 42. Okay. Josh Alexander 43. Interesting. Rey Mysterio 45. Takahashi 46. I don't even know. You know what? David Finlay 49. Interesting. Carmelo Hayes 48. Oh. Look at Joe Hendry at 51. Braun Breaker 52. That's interesting. It's been interesting with him too. I think he's had a pretty good year. To be honest, I think they built him to look really strong, but maybe too strong in a sense where it's just been more squash matches. So I feel like we could be seeing better out of Braun. So I can see why he's, at here. Over Femi 53. Interesting. Very interesting. Randy Orton 55. 56 AJ. 57 Claudio Castagnoli. Well, you know what? 59 is Jackson Perry. Interesting. Ricochet 63. Kyle Fletcher 65. This is why I'm saying, this is why I will be taking this shit seriously. 65. Solo Sikoa 66. 67 Takeshita. Who is making this list? Who is doing this? Oh my God, this is wild. Absolutely wild. Matt Cardona 77. I would definitely put him up. Roderick Strong 80. Oh hell no. Lord Hook is 83. Wild. Wheeler Yuta is at 86. Oh, you know what? Wheeler Yuta missed half the year anyway. Oh no, wait a minute. Okay, so the MJF thing, I'm going to take it back. Because like we said, it was from August 1st of last year. So yeah, he was pretty active during that time up until World's End. And then he missed from January to like June or some shit like that. So whatever. Even with just half the year, I think, yeah, I guess putting him in top 10. So yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. Danny Garcia is 87. Interesting. Chad Gable 89. Oh no, I thought he's done well too. I definitely love his heel character. He's great in the rings. The 90 Chris Jericho. Jacob Fatu 94. Javon Evans is 95. Darby Allin 97. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's see. We still going down this list. Shinsuke is as horrible as his wins loss records has been. He's 109. Hechi Seto's 108. Jay White 110. My boy Pac is 112. Well, you know what? He could be used a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie about that. He could be used. So wait a minute. I'm looking at here and I'm just now realizing there's some women name on here too. There's some women's name on here and I feel like I've just gone through the whole of what? I feel like I've already gone through over 120 so far. And I just seen I'm seeing some women's name on here, but some girls that I feel like should have been like higher up on here. I don't know what's going on with that. That's kind of strange to me. Bronson Reed is 144. Billy Stark. See, Billy Stark's made it at 150. Who else is on here? It's interesting. 172. Sheamus 171. Dalton Castle. Shane Taylor 174. Ishii 178. Man, Ishii been booked and busy, all right? Booked and busy. I'm just skimming through really, really quickly. See who all else on here. Gabe Kidd, 194. Okay, I would have put him a little higher on the list. This is really interesting because, like I said, I'm seeing a few women on here. Pentagon Jr. is 236. What the hell? Kyle O'Reilly 239. No, hold on. Now I since Kyle O'Reilly, when did he return? I can't remember when he returned. It was a pay-per-view he returned, but whatever it was, since he had returned, I dare somebody to find me one bad match from Kyle O'Reilly. That was that one time he had a squash match or whatever. We're not counting that, but I dare you to find me one bad match from Kyle O'Reilly. This guy is absolutely just amazing in the ring. Hologram 247, Wardlow 247. Wardlow, Baby, we didn't see you at all this year. Brian Cage 243. Interesting. Let me see who all else on here. This is very interesting. Lance Archer 275. Now, if they would actually use Lance Archer like a fucking monster, start giving him squash matches, that would be nice. That would be nice. 280 Commander, 281 The Miz. That sounds about right. 282 Kofi Kingston. Interesting. Tom Lawler 295. I like him a lot. Let's see. All right, 317 Kill Switch. We'll be honest. If they were like using him to be himself, maybe he could be higher up in the card. 318 Shelton Benjamin. Let me see who else is on here. Jack Cartwheel, I really like him. I mean, he's 330. He's 327. I don't know how y'all don't know him, but man, he's fucking amazing. Deacon Beretta, Trent Beretta is at 331. Okay. Yeah, interesting. So Ricky Starks 352. All right. All right. I'm just looking in here real quick. I have not even seen Malachi Black name. I haven't seen Brody King in them. Lexus King is 368. Brody during that Continental Classic, he was killing it. He was fucking killing it. I don't know why I don't see his name on here so far. I'm almost at the 400s, and I still don't see his name. It's kind of hard to look at all these wrestlers from around the world, from all these promotions and whatnot, and try to get everybody. But some of the names that I expected to see are not on here, which is interesting. Sean Spears 416. Get it, and I still don't see some of my boys on here. Very interesting. Like I said, there are some women on this list. I don't understand that part. In terms of if this was supposed to be a men or women's list, or just women's. Wrestlers in general. So I don't get it. All right, so I've made it to 500 and still don't see some of my boys on here, which is very interesting. Yeah, so it does say top 500 wrestlers in the world. I don't see it being exclusive to men or women. But if that's the case, then a lot of women are not on here. A lot of the ones that would be in the mix, and that even in that top 20, 50-ish, like, are not even on here. So I don't even know what that's about, but whatever. Really interested. Also, I see the list for color commentators is out as well. Hold on. And with Swerve being at number 2, it would be great to see where Prince Nana would rank in managers. Because I feel like Paul Heyman has taken that top spot for like forever. That would be interesting to see what happens with that. If that's out. I don't know if that list is out. Okay, but I have the top 24. Let's see number 1. Okay, Nigel McGuinness. That's all I need to see. Number 1. Nigel McGuinness. I am a true heel at heart. And I prefer to hear heel commentators. It's better to me when you have the balance of, obviously, usually most people at the table or more people are going for the baby faces, and to have that one person who is, gunning for the heels. I always appreciate that. So Nigel McGuinness has absolutely been killing it. Wade Barrett, number 2. That's good too. Look at that. The 2 Englishmen are at number 1 and 2, taking the top spots on that list. Caprice Coleman from Ring of Honor. See, this I do appreciate, because I've always said that in terms of commentator teams, my favorite one is the Ring of Honor, which is Caprice Coleman and Riccoboni. When you watch them, it's like you're watching with friends. They seem to be having fun with what they're seeing. There's no bullshit acting surprised and being biased or whatever. Like, these guys are super, super fun to hear and listen to when you watch Ring of Honor. They're my favorite out of all. Everyone else, I tend to mute them because they're just not fun to me. Not fun to me at all. So, actually, I agree. Taz is number 5. I don't even know why he's on that list. I don't know why he's on that list. Who all? Hold on. All right. Well, Excalibur didn't make it. That rightfully so. Thank God. Shivani ain't on here because I'm over it. Matt Menard. Daddy Magic is number 10. That's interesting. Booker T 7. Pat McAfee 6. Pat wouldn't even make it on my list, but I know a lot of people like him. But I do agree at least with the top 3 for sure. Nigel definitely number 1 in my heart in terms of commentary. Wade Barrett, I absolutely agree as well. In the upcoming months, more things will end up coming out. You guys know that typically the PWI 500 issue comes out in December, and it usually makes its way out to the public in terms of the list being in September every year. So it's interesting to see this list. My list would look completely different for the most part. Top 10, I think, was pretty decent. I kind of agree with pretty much some of these things here, but some people I would definitely take out. Very interesting. So other lists do come out as well around this time of year. There's for Hispanic wrestlers, there's for Black wrestlers. So I'm curious to see what those are going to be looking like as well. But for this list here, a lot of big key players are not high enough on this list for me. I just don't understand what's up with that. And some people, like, nobody from the House of Black even made it to this list, which is wild to me. I don't know. I don't even think I even seen like the Ass Boy. I don't even think I seen Juice Robinson name on here. Like, a lot of people, I don't know. In the hundreds, we had what's his name, Jay White. Jay White, when he got over there, he had an undefeated streak up until he had that match with MJF, and he is like somewhere in the hundreds. Come on now, this is wild, absolutely wild. Eddie Kingston, number 20. That's a motherfucking lie. But anyway, that's the list. I'll post it so you guys can take a look and see it for yourselves. Some things are interesting to see where they played, where they got on the list. Can't wait to see what the women's list is going to look like. That's going to be very interesting. Guys, thanks so much for watching my video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.